Good morning. I could be naked as fuck right now and you wouldn't even know. Most people going through life without any sort of actual direction or guidance, any philosophy for just like what the fuck they're really doing. Now, my philosophy is that you should just life max, try and make your life just as fun, as enjoyable, as fucking good as possible. That should be the direction. Fortunately for young men, the way to life max is unbelievably fucking simple. 90 fucking 9% of it literally just comes down to having something to do. We are the most retarded, simple fucking creatures, young men. Genuinely, when you just like have some fucking shit to do, your life is just like solved. It's good. Like think about all of the times in your life where you've just had some shit to actually do. Like some sort of project, some sort of hobby. Like no matter what fucking depression or like crazy anxiety or like actual issues were fucking going on in your life, when you just have some shit to do, you're just like, yeah, sweet, I'm good. Like I mentioned in my last video, there's like, you can imagine some fucking billionaire who's like got everything that, that you could want. He's fucking got a wife and all this money and all this fucking crazy shit. He's doing crazy shit. And then you imagine some like kid who's just like loves fishing. Just like some little like chubby kid who just like loves to go and fish every day. He's like fucking obsessed with it. Who do you think is happier? The little fucking kid who just like does shit that he likes. And this is big as well. You think about like, it's genuinely more important to us than anything else. Even like fucking family, like having a wife and kids and like all of that shit. That shit can make you feel good and it's what we like think that we should sort of be aiming for. But even then, like in your actual day-to-day life, your experience of like fucking living, when you're actually like the happiest, when you're not like overthinking and like plaguing yourself with weird fucking thoughts, it's just when you're like doing some shit that you like. So much of our fucking pain as young men comes from boredom. So much of it. We literally make up fucking problems. When you are fucking bored, when you don't have something to set your mind to, you start caring about all sorts of other fucking shit in your life. The thing is, we're not even supposed to care about that shit, which is why you can fucking start spiraling when you don't have some sort of like something you actually care about, some sort of actual passion that you care about. The thing is, we are meant to have something that we care about more than anything else in our life. Something that we just really fucking are obsessed with and care about so much. When we don't have something like this, when we're fucking bored, we start to care about shit that we should not care about. We are not supposed to care about other fucking things in life. This might sound fucked up, but like you're not really supposed to care about your relationships that much. You're not really supposed to care about if you're like doing everything perfectly for your wife. You're not really supposed to care about if you're like absolutely like doing everything the most you can for your kids. You're not supposed, and if you're a young man and like you don't have those bigger fucking like things, the shit that you think about throughout the day that is fucking up your mental health, we're just not supposed to care about that shit. So when we're fucking bored and we start caring about all this random other shit, our lives fucking suck. They suck fucking balls. What we are supposed to do is just have like one fucking thing that we just love and we're obsessed with that we care about. We're actually like better at the other things if we care less about them. Like we're not actually supposed to, when we care about all those other little things, we like usually fucking self-destruct them. Like this is true, like the more you fucking like, for example, like care about exactly the type of messages you're like texting some girl or like exactly how you act around her, you're usually like a much less attractive cunt. The less you like seem to actually care, the better you do. What I'm saying is that there's this default sort of way of being, which is like aligns with who we are at our core, that basically just produces the best life possible for us, produces the best existence. And luckily for young guys, it's really fucking simple. It's just having some shit that you can just be obsessed with. So to life max, you just need to align yourself with this lifestyle as much as possible. You need to find something that you can just be obsessed with. Now for all like fucking young guys, teenagers and shit, and you, and it was me as well, by default, that is video games. Because, like, everyone fucking does it. They're so stimulating. They give us so much, like, reward and fucking progression. But there are some serious issues with video games. One is that they don't actually improve your real life at all. And two is that because they're so stimulating, our dopamine gets all fucked up, which means we're less motivated to do other shit that actually matters. But also, the more we overstimulate ourselves, the more we require to be not bored. So the more easily we become bored. So the more you play video games, the more easily you'll be bored in your daily life. And as we know, being bored creates bad mental health. So the more often that you're bored, the worse your mental health is. The more that you game, the more that you're bored. So the more that you game, the worse that your mental health is. So basically, there's two things you have to do. One is you have to stop playing video games. You basically have to get yourself on self-improvement. If you want some recommendations of how to do that, click the link in the description is my program, and you'll see a list on the about page of all the habits that I teach. You can just learn those, or if you want to learn them from me, buy the program. But when you live on self-improvement, when you dopamine detox and you fix your mental health through various habits, your capacity to make progress increases like tenfold. So that when you do dedicate yourself to a real life habit, you can make enough progress and your life can be good enough and stimulating enough that you stick to it and that you don't play video games. Honestly, if I was to tell you like stop playing video games and you didn't have like something good in your real life that you could get a good amount of progression and achievement from, I would bet money on you just going back to the video games. We need something to do. And if you don't have something to do in real life that's like fun that you actually like, you're just going to go back to video games. But the reason that nothing in your life seems fun and seems anywhere near as good as video games is because you don't make fast progress in it in your life. The reason that you don't make fast progress is because you're not dopamine detox. Your dopamine's all fucked up. So you need to fix your brain so that you can properly focus on real life shit. And when you do make real good progress in real life shit, you'll never want to go back to video games, I fucking promise. It's just that it takes discipline, it takes hard work, it takes your own willpower. I can't make you do this. You have to find the discipline and the willpower inside of you. I wish I could reach inside of you. And fucking like, I don't know, I just want to reach inside of you. So if you get on self-improvement and you become capable of leveling shit up in your real life, the last step is having whatever you become obsessed with in real life be something worth getting obsessed with, be something that actually properly improves your life. Because when it's actually properly improving your life, that will just give you even more obsession because the rewards are just insane. Like going to the gym, when you go to the gym, you get physically bigger in real fucking life, which makes you more attractive, so more girls are literally more interested in you and your life is more fun. Like that's actual tangible real life results. Or getting really good at some skill that can earn you money. Then you get more money, which makes your life fucking better. So I would discourage you from getting obsessed with something that like doesn't really matter, like I don't know, like medieval sword fighting or some shit. Like yes, it's in real life and yes, it's cool as fuck, but there's other shit that you want. You want to have you want to have some money. You want to get attraction from girls. So if you just devote yourself into something that doesn't address those problems, you're still going to have those problems. The best case scenario is becoming obsessed with something that also addresses your biggest problems. So if your biggest problem is that you think you're not attractive and girls don't like you, then if you become obsessed with the gym, one, we're becoming obsessed with something that's good, that's great, that's like number one Lifemaxxing, but you're also addressing like your biggest problem. So yes, you can absolutely be happy if like, you know, you can imagine like some fucking like nerd who's like super unattractive and like no girls are interested in him and he does love medieval sword fighting. He's actually probably going to be pretty happy and like live a pretty good life when he's actually there. He's like making his sword and he's like doing his armor and he's like in the fights and shit. Like he's fucking having a good time. And you know, for some people, fuck it. Maybe that's the life they just want to live. And like, because while medieval sword fighting and video games both don't really make your life better, at least the medieval sword fighting isn't overstimulating and fucking your dopamine and increasing your capacity to be bored. So that is the fucking Lifemaxxing. It's just like, have some shit to do, become obsessed with something that's productive and actually improves your life. And there's certain things like that are gold standard things. Like, for example, like, martial arts makes you fit, makes you strong, improves your life. You get the skill of like self-defense, but also you can make money off of it. If you get good enough, you can become a teacher. You can become a YouTuber about it. Things like rock climbing, same deal. You get the strength and it's like good for your body and your mind. It's physical. That is a benefit because like you become more attractive when you're fucking shredded like rock climbers are. And you can fucking make money off of it by becoming like a YouTuber or teaching it. You could probably make money off of medieval sword fighting as well. I think it's just like a lot less of a market, you know? But some people would be making money off of it, fucking oath. If you actually like fully committed to it and became like the best in the game, then like, yeah, of course you can make money off it. You'd start a YouTube channel, and if you're like the most knowledgeable and the best at whatever the fuck they care about, yeah, fucking oath. But yeah, things like the gym is simple because it's just like straight fucking gains. Business is simple because it's like directly making the money. But then there's other things. If you want it to be like, yeah, rock climbing or martial arts or like playing an instrument or music production, like I said, where like that can make you money, and just being obsessed with it is just fucking peak. And you should have the goal of making it into a career, because like that would just be fucking ideal, right? But then you're going to be doing it anyway because we now know that being obsessed with shit is the best life to live. So yeah, it's fucking so true. Literally just having something that you can become obsessed with is the peak male experience. Then having it be something that can address the actual problems in your life as well, like becoming more attractive and making more money, for example, that's like perfect. That's like genuinely like 10 out of 10 life. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you. Like, no, it's about having a girlfriend. It's about smashing girls. It's about this or that. You gotta travel. You gotta do whatever the fuck. No. Having just like some shit that you're obsessed with that you can just grind and work on. Having something to do that like engages your brain, that you care about more than anything else. If like smashing girls and getting the biggest body count ever known to man is what you care about most, deep in your heart, then yeah, sure. But like for a lot of guys, it's not. They just like want to do it. And like, yeah, it's fucking good. It's fun, sure. Like that's great. So yeah, have some shit to do. Find something that you care about more than anything else. And the good way to make you care about it more than anything else is if it's actually addressing real world problems. I care about this YouTube channel and teaching you guys more than anything else. Like genuinely, it's what I care about the most out of anything. I care about like actually potentially fucking helping people and also potentially making money. Like those are two amazing fucking benefits that I care about deeply in my soul. Video games, yes, they're nice and they're fun, but what are they doing for me that I actually care about? Nothing. Having something that you actually deeply like are obsessed with. If it's, yeah, you want money, then just become obsessed with business or whatever the fuck, or like you actually like care about rock climbing so fucking much more than anything else. That is the peak fucking life. And in anything that you do, if it's actually the thing you care about the most, the more the extreme you go, the more you fucking can commit to working towards it, the better your life is just going to be. And the only way that you can fully get extreme and fully devote yourself to it is if you're living on self-improvement, if you're doing the habits that I mentioned in the fucking link. Like if you are dopamine detoxing yourself, if you're meditating, gratitude journaling, exercising, eating well, taking care of yourself properly. I want this for you so fucking badly because I know how fucking good it feels. It is genuinely the fucking peak male experience, and I just want more guys to like get involved with this. So many guys are just lost in like living lives where it's just like, just stop. Like they're just trying to care about this and that. I'm like, dude, like you don't even need to care about that shit. Like just have some shit to do and all of a sudden your problems will just be solved. Again, if it's something that actually is improving your life too, that's fucking awesome, because then you just like start becoming like a fucking legend at the same time. Anyway, yeah, that's all for today. Alright, love you. Goodbye.